Story that Venkat's uncle and that boy are going to be working at the cinema. What are you doing? Watching a show? Huh? What? Camera?
It takes so long to get the highway from our line.
Right, I know. So like,
I know. Everyone! I'm so happy Megan's not leaving.
Memories. So cute. Let's see, I did some again.
Yeah, those are great.
Those are so funny. Watch though. Oh, together, arms perfect. That's and then you're like,
I love it.
Sophie sat by it. That is hysterical and gross for two guys.
Heaven right there.
Days, remember that?
Huh?
Bubblegum Alley.
Oh. It's like a piano. Yeah. How do you think
Guys, can I pass for food? Oh, you're good, you're good. Oh, I just don't want to miss my bus. What the heck, man? You know what? This is the spot. Here, let me get a photo of you. I'll send it to you.
No.
Yeah. Actually, it's in the air.
When you were 15 feet from this place?
Yeah, I'd have to try this.
Are you gonna come here? Oh, like you're up here? I'm not trying to stop before I was born.
Well, see, you're probably immune.
Just because.
You're immune. You got a resistance. They should take your blood and use it to
Hey,
make.
this is an awesome photo. Come on. Just embrace the hepatitis.
Lean on it. Put your hands on
Touch
it.
it.
I love
That's
this
disgusting.
Yeah, baby.
No.
Now wipe your hand on his shirt.
Your mom. Chemicals in your body. Here.
रिकॉर्ड कर ले
Oh, this is disgusting.
फिर जाके रिकॉर्ड करना you just stand in the middle
How
and
much
take
to
a
like
picture.
how much?
None. Million.
Nothing.
No,
Don't touch it, please.
You're too close. You're too
Too close. Send me a reaction.
Oh my god.
Arya, enough. Stop.
You guys think that we're the only people who are done this? We've been around for years.
He assaulted his daughter and his dog going back there. You know, I'd have to go forward for food for you.
Yeah. How many drums you guys think are in that now?
Are you like recording people or something? Cause like I've had a couple people be uncomfortable with it.
Excuse me, you're interrupting my video. What is your name, please?
Charlie,
Charlie
are
what?
you just recording random people?
Charlie what?
Why do I have to
What's
tell
your
you my
last name? Where
I could just
do you
call the
work at
cops
this
because
place
you're
behind you?
making
Nick the
people
Greek?
uncomfortable
Do you
recording
work
people.
at this establishment?
Yes, I do.
Nick the Greek?
Is there
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and call the cops. I don't owe you any explanations, and I don't
You're
care
just
about.
recording random people walking by, and it's not okay.
Yeah, it is. Oh, says who?
Says the business I'm right here in front of. It's not okay.
Well, they don't own the sidewalk.
Okay, well I don't want to be recorded.
Well, then get away from my camera.
Okay, I'm gonna call someone then. Cause
Call whoever you want.
That's fine.
It's not illegal to record in
It
in
is to
public.
record people that don't want you recording them.
No, it's not.
Okay.
You're stupid. Go back inside and go back to work.
Tell you something. You can record as you want, but if that was another guy, she would take that camera and smash it right in the face.
Are you threatening me right now?
No, I would
Did
say-
you just threaten me on camera?
I would tell you.
Did you know that in this state it's illegal to threaten someone with violence?
No, I'm not saying.
You just committed a crime, buddy. I advise you get the hell out of here. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Do you understand that?
I'm telling you that happening.
You're harassing me. Go away. Go talk to somebody who wants to talk to
in
you.
another state. In another state.
Go talk to somebody who wants to talk to you. You're harassing me. Leave me alone.
In another state.
Leave me alone.
I would smash that fucking phone.
Yeah, I know. You're threatening me.
Yeah.
You're a violent person. Go away. Go away. You're a violent person. Go away. It's not illegal to film in public. Go to some country where it is if you don't like it. Commie.
I'm a communist.
Yeah, you don't believe in the Bill of Rights? You ever heard of the First Amendment? Get the hell out of here, punk.
I'm just standing on the sidewalk. So you can record all you want.
Are you doing a photo shoot?
This guy wants to do photos. We
Hey, which one of these, you know, pumps are as far as you go the most?
Oh, thank you. You're like walking on a cloud. Yes.
Make her taller.
I'm very short.
Say that again. I couldn't hear you. Couldn't hear you.
Don't film me.
Couldn't hear you.
Don't film me. Don't fucking film me.
Or are you gonna do what?
Don't worry.
Alright, so I was filming Bubblegum Alley here in San Luis Obispo, and a couple of the employees tried to come out and tell me that I didn't have the right to film, so I decided to go live. So we're transmitting live from Nick the Greek in San Luis Obispo. And we'll see, the one of the employees threatened me physically and the other one threatened to call the cops. So I'm waiting to see if the cops arrive, which I'd be very surprised if they did, and then see if this guy comes out to follow up on his threat of physical violence. Regardless, this live video will be added to the permanent video that goes up, and we'll do 2 videos. One will be of Bubblegum Alley and the other one will be just Nick the Greek. So, shooting live from Nick the Greek. And I expect Nick the Greek will probably be losing a couple of employees if the owners see the video. Both of their employees behave pretty badly. So just a reminder to people, if you see someone filming in public, it's none of your business. We all have the right to film in public. And if you don't like it, go to some country where it's illegal.
We all have to get it. Yeah, you're not.
Crystal dominance. Crystal's one was
Crystal's was natural. Hers was a hatch. Hers was a fucking
Yeah,
freaking hatch.
Your first time here and you look the wall.
No, it's like it's like a scavenger hunt. We go in, you get points. We have like one of them's good kick out ball. We get 50 points. I never did it. Someone else did. Do you remember where we put our phone last time?
Strangely, there's this other photographer who's been hovering around, and they don't seem to have any complaints about him taking photographs. Getting a lot of good content from Nick the Greek today. By the way, I've tried the food here and it's not that great. If you want a good gyro, I'm afraid you're going to have to keep searching. They actually put potatoes in their gyros here, which is not only untraditional, it's just kind of strange. And this camera is photographing me. This guy's photographing me from inside the store now. I wonder if we can zoom in on him. So for some reason I lost my sound recording at this point in the video, so I'm just going to narrate to you a little bit about what's happening here. So this guy with the camera inside the store is trying to photograph me. He's got a really fancy, like $2,000 camera, but for some reason with his telephoto lens he can't get a clear shot, so he's really struggling with it. I invited him to come out, and I told him he could get a clearer shot if he came out of the store and got closer to me, but he didn't want to do that. So anyway, that's what happened there. At this point, I'm just waiting to see if the cops are going to show up. You know, they threatened to call the cops, so I'm just waiting to see what happens here. And so anyway, then in a minute here, you're going to see the young Greek guy. I'm assuming he's Greek because he was speaking Greek in the video. Comes out again onto the patio area and instructs me not to film him. He kind of says in a threatening way, "Don't film me, man." And at first I couldn't hear him, so I asked him to if he could repeat himself, and he said, "Don't fucking film me." So he was really triggered, and anyway, I said, I think I goaded him a little bit. I said something like, "Or you're gonna do what?" You know, and then he said a lot to me in Greek. I couldn't really understand everything. I don't speak Greek, but he said quite a bit to me in Greek, and then he went back in. So anyway, this is where he comes out here. He comes out here, and he's like on the phone with somebody. I think he was on the phone with the owner of the store, maybe. And then he did a cam back on me, which is typical. A lot of times you'll see that in these First Amendment audits. People like to do a cam back. First they tell you that you can't film in public, and then they pull out their camera to film you. And I thought it was funny too. They don't like me recording on the sidewalk, but they don't mind the guy with the $2,000 camera inside their store. So maybe he's connected with the store somehow. Just don't know. Have no idea really why they were triggered to me, because this area where I was filming here, Bubblegum Alley, is actually a really hot kind of tourist destinations, and it is arguably the most photographed place in the town of San Luis Obispo. So there's a lot of cameras at Bubblegum Alley. A lot of people shoot video and photographs there. It's just kind of it's what happens all day long. That's what I was doing, filming Bubblegum Alley when these people came out to harass me. Oh, now he decides he wants to get a picture of my license plate, and he's so proud of himself that he's got a picture of my license plate. And he goes back into the store, and I could kind of hear the voices coming out of the store a little bit, and I could hear, like, someone must have asked him what I did when he took a picture of my license plate, because I heard him telling them that I smiled, which is what I did. I just smiled at him when he took a picture of my license plate. So anyway, that's about that. And then I'm just still waiting for the cops. And I was really kind of surprised when the cops showed up, because, you just figure, I know there's a couple of other full-time First Amendment auditors around San Luis Obispo County. So the cops know about First Amendment audits, and so I don't know why they didn't just instruct these people over the phone that there's nothing wrong with filming in public and to leave me alone. But for whatever reason, they decided to come down and investigate the situation. And the cops did a great job. I have to hand it to the San Luis Obispo Police Department here. They were very professional, very courteous. They came, they got the information, they left. The officer who approached me, I neglected to get her name and badge number. But she says, I always think it's funny when they walk up, because she says, when she walks up to me, she says, people are uncomfortable, that you're filming. And so I gave her the usual reply that, you hear a lot of First Amendment auditors use, which is, so what are you, the feelings police? Now you go around and enforce people's feelings. Police are supposed to enforce the law, and they shouldn't have to, they got more important things to deal with than because you feel uncomfortable that there's a guy with a camera in public. So it's a real waste of their resources. It's really stupid for people to call the cops just because someone's got a camera. If someone's filming, just leave them alone. That's my recommendation. All right, so that's that. And so I guess it takes a little while for the cops to show up. So I'm just going to end the narration here, and then we'll go ahead to the part where the cops show up, and I'll complete the narration. So this is where the cops show up, and she tells me that people in the store were uncomfortable, and I ask her if she's feelings police, and she says, well, we're whatever you want us to be, we're here to see what's going on. So I told her what happened. I'm here filming Bubblegum Alley, and a couple of employees came out of the store to harass me, and I asked them to leave me alone, and they said they were going to call the cops, and I said, go ahead and call the cops. And then I sat here and waited for you guys. And I said, I don't really have anything else to say. And she says, okay. I liked her because right away she comes up and says, I know you're not doing anything wrong. You haven't been accused of doing anything wrong. But, and that's the thing, but we have, people who feel uncomfortable. Well, you know what? If I was a cop, and I'd say, well, I'm sorry you feel uncomfortable, but my job is to enforce the law, not your feelings. So anyway, after this sort of brief exchange, they all go into the store. I tried to catch some audio from inside the store. I should have gone closer. I don't know, I was comfortable in my car and I didn't want to get out of my car, but I held the phone up high when they went in there, and I tried to catch some of the audio, but obviously my audio wasn't working at all, unbeknownst to me. I was streaming live, and for some reason, something went wrong with my live stream, and I wasn't catching the audio. So the cops go into the store. They're in there for a while explaining to the people in the store that there's no law against filming in public. And so I wait around for them, and then I film the cops leaving. If you decide to do any First Amendment audits, it's really important that you wait till the cops leave before you do. You are filming in public, you have a right to film in public, and you want anyone who's called the cops on you to see the cops leave and do nothing. So they will be schooled and educated and learn that it's not okay to harass photographers in public just because you don't like the fact that they're filming. Anyway, I'm trying to catch something out of the store, but I didn't catch anything, so this is some pretty boring video. I'll go ahead and edit it out, and then we'll watch the cops drive away. And then after the cops drive away, I wait a few minutes just to see if anyone from the store is going to come back out and say anything, apologize to me, or try to start a fight again, whatever. But they didn't come out of the store after the cops left, so I wrapped it up and called it a day at Nick the Greek. Alright, so here's the police coming out of the store and getting ready to leave. As they pass me, I thank them for being professional and courteous, for doing a good job, and for protecting our civil rights. And then they get in their car and they drive away. So I'm going to catch some footage of the cops driving away. And then I wait around for a while. And there they go. And they did a great job. So then I just hang around for a while to see if anybody comes out of the store, but seems like nobody did. So I left. And that's the story. So if you feel like it, feel free to give Nick the Greek in San Luis Obispo a call and let him know what you think about the First Amendment and the behavior of their employees. I'll go ahead and post it under this video. Well, there you go, guys. That's my First Amendment audit of Nick the Greek in San Luis Obispo. And we'll be back here to just double check them, make sure they're respecting our rights to film in public in the future.